distance between out of focus and out of focus. You're in focus range, so to speak. Now if you go to like f22,
now that I've had a delicious breakfast at the Hole in the Wall Cafe here in Blairsville, Georgia, let's go over some resupply stuff and how I sent myself a care package. So after the first 4 days of hiking, this is my current food stash. We'll cover that all in a second. Here's the resupply box that I sent myself to Mountain Crossings at Neel's Gap. I've removed my own personal information off of there, but this is how you'd want to fill out the address label. You want to put your real name, because when you pick it up, you have to identify yourself, so they're not just giving your package away to whoever. And then you'll put the location you're going to send it to, and then add the line that says hold it for AT hiker, and then put your ETA that you're going to arrive there. At Mountain Crossings, they accepted a $1 donation for the services, basically, of holding the package for you. But that was an easy process. Just mailed it to myself. And then when you get there, just tell them, hey, you should have a box for me. It's about a shoebox sized and brown, and describe it, and they should have it picked up for you. So back to the food itself. This is what's left that I did not eat, so which is pretty much a full day's worth of food that I've been eating, just snacking on bars all day, and then one dinner meal. I've got a, this is the instant mashed potatoes, and then I add the Spam and the salmon packet into that, and those are pretty good. Resupply, I just mailed myself the same stuff, so after this go around I'll probably be a little tired of the same thing, but so far I'm fine with just eating what I've been sending myself. Full day's worth of bars, and then the mashed potatoes, tuna, and Spam. Now I was doing some recalculations, and I think it's only going to take me 3 days. I'm going to push for 3 days to get to Dix Creek Gap for my next go-around, so that's about 2 extra days of food. I think I'm going to still carry all of this, and then when I get to the next town, which will probably be in Hiawassee for my next resupply, I'll only really need like another day or 2 at the most. I'll figure it out from there in a few days from now. But I've definitely got extra food at this point, so I'll just be carrying all of this. Some other things that have been on my mind while I'm just sitting here thinking is that all of my gear so far has been working out just perfect, I think. I think the practice hikes that I did put me in a really good shape for starting this trail, physically and just with logistically all the gear and stuff that I've got. I've got no gear failures, no issues with anything. I think the weights and everything is good that I've got. I mean, if I really tried, I probably could have slimmed it down a little bit, but we'll see. I think next week we're supposed to get some more scattered potential for rain, and I think just timing on in between towns and stuff, I'm going to be out in the weather next week. So I'll get a little more of a good test with the rain gear and actually see how that all works out. But so far so good with everything. Still physically good, no issues, no aches, no pains. Maybe mild plantar fasciitis in my feet, but just rolling it out with the little cork ball that I've got has been working great, and we'll just see how that goes. That's the only issue I think I've got, potentially, but it's even not that bad. Yeah, I'll check back in later. That's it for now, though. So before I sign off for the night, I just wanted to give a quick update. The short story is I was able to get rid of a day's worth of food. The long story is, so a couple people I've been hiking around, they were out hiking in the weather today and had to bail off the trail. The storms and everything was getting so bad. So the guy I'm here with at the hotel, Michael, me and him were out at a restaurant in town eating, and we just happened to randomly run into the other people we were at. One of the girls, Liz, recognized us, and so we were chatting with them, and yeah, they were telling us a story how they had to bail off the trail, and it was just horrible hiking conditions out there. So another reason we were so glad we kind of stayed the night in a hotel for tonight, but or for last night, all day today. But anyway, we were talking about different plans for getting down the trail, and yeah, Liz is trying to push straight through the next like 6 days or so. So she was short on food. I've got extra food, so I was able to give some away. So it just kind of works out all in the end, which is kind of nice. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here for the night. We're getting up early, and at about 7, I think, we're gonna be getting a ride to get back to Neel's Gap for hiking starting tomorrow. So the weather should be really nice. The rain will die off somewhere like at 2 in the morning or something. But the next couple of days should be nice and warm and sunny. So we'll check back in when we start heading out in the morning. We'll see you tomorrow. Morning! Just leaving Neel's Gap, just got dropped off. It was nice down in town, but up in the mountains it's a little cold and chilly this morning, so got to get some hiking in to get warmed up. There's going to be a bunch of people coming back on trail right now just because of the avoidance from the weather, but it should be really nice today. Trying to get to Low Gap Shelter, which is like 11 something miles, I think. And we'll see you further down the trail. Up in the clouds up here in this little rise. It's just a little bit foggy, hazy. All this should be burning off here though pretty quick. Should be a nice sunny day this afternoon. And while I'm thinking about something, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Z-Packs. No sponsorships or anything, I just think they got good stuff, but their Possum Down gloves are amazing. It is chilly and there's like a 30-mile-an-hour gusty wind going on, so the wind chill is like extra cold. And yeah, the Possum Down gloves don't feel anything. They're just super warm hands, not cold at all. Oh, they're awesome. Thanks. There's like this weird mix of hot and cold going on to where you got this super cold wind coming. Feels like it's like a wind chill of near freezing. And then the sun's like poking out. You can just tell the sun is just super warming. Kind of almost looks like there's a patch of snow on that side of the ridge, which I wouldn't doubt. Yeah, Neel Gap. There's Hog Pen Gap. Did about 7 miles in 3 hours and 45 minutes. 4.4 to Low Gap. That's the destination for today. There's the turnoff for Low Gap Shelter. It's just a short ways down here, I think. So that was about 11.5 miles in about 6 hours and 15 minutes. Didn't really stop to rest too much, just kind of pushed straight on through. Just wanted to kind of see how long it would take me, how quick I could kind of do it. I'm getting into camp kind of early still. I think it's only like 2:20 or so. This is where the mice are all building their nests up in the beams. We're trying to keep them out, but the grading's not working that good. Alright, the sun's down now, things are starting to wind down, and I'm heading off to bed. We will see you guys in the morning.